Clan Wars is starting to heat up, and last night we briefly had gotten 3rd place just for a few hours. Few minutes later, Endless Life had passed us again and took the number 3 spot back with only 38 players, and we had 50. Now, a lot of you may have heard the term macros, and yes, some of the clans are using macros, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what a macro is. I'm going to set up an easy macro that you can use, and it'll get you points not only for your clan, but a lot of wins. So in this video, I'm going to give you the steps it takes to get a macro running. I'm going to show you the best map to use, the setup that you want to use for this macro, and how easy it is to put together. Now again, I'm showing you the easy macro, the fast beginner macro. It's not going to gain a lot of points. You're going to get the win, you're going to get some coins, but the XP is going to be extremely low because it's easier. Maybe in the next video, I show you how to do it on hard or nightmare mode. First thing you want to do is go to TinyTask.net and you're going to download this little box. After that, you're going to execute this box as you can see here on my screen. You're going to go to preferences and put on 1x speed, always on top, show captions, and use default toolbar. The default toolbar, now you can leave it here on your screen, but I don't recommend it. And if you have a 1-screen PC, you're going to have to put it out of the way somewhere where it won't be in your way when you're placing units. I have a secondary screen, so I'm going to take it off the screen. F8 is going to be record, and F8 again will be stop record. F12 will be play. Full disclosure, macros are not illegal. Basically, a macro is like auto clicker. It does not embed code into Roblox. Therefore, it is not a hack. It is a program that moves your mouse, clicks your mouse like auto clicker, but also clicks buttons on your keyboard that you pre-recorded. So if you set up your units correctly to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and what we're going to use, it will work just like a robot sitting at your desk, not like a script. So this is perfectly legal. A lot of people don't like macros because they think it's hacking. It is not hacking. First step, after you download the program and set on your preferences, and before we go into a match, we need to set what we're going to use. You want to stick an engineer in number 1 spot. You want to stick a Santa in number 2. You want to stick a chief clockman in number 3. And I'm going to switch out this Titan fan for a seagull because it actually might help in the early stages. So we'll take off the Titan fan man, and then we'll go seagull, and we're going to throw one of those in there. So that's your setup that you need to use. The map we're going to use is Toilet Lab. The reason I'm choosing Toilet Lab because if you're playing solo, you spawn in the same location every time. These are extremely important details, so pay attention. Also, I'm not going to edit the video once the recording starts because timing is extremely important. You're going to have to do a lot of pausing. This isn't going to be a speed play. You're going to have to do it slow so when it does a playback, it'll do it correctly. Also, one other thing, go to preferences and you're going to put your set playback loops and you're going to put that to 100. 100 matches continuously. That's about 11 hours of play for the easy. So let's go in the Toilet Lab and see how this works. So as soon as you drop in, you want to go ahead and hit F8 and start recording. You're going to wait 5 seconds and then you're going to hit the easy mode when 10 seconds left, and you're going to go ahead and hit it. You go ahead and vote for easy mode, and it'll go to a 3-second countdown. As soon as you drop in, you want to hit 1, and you want to drop this engineer right there. You want to get that up as soon as you can. We have 100 coins, and we're going to drop an engineer again, pretty much close to the same place, but not directly behind it, because the mouse may not click the right one when it's going in play mode. All right, at this point, you can go ahead and hit auto skip, and then you're going to drop the second engineer by hitting 1 and put them slightly to the left. Now we're on auto skip. Things are going to go a lot faster. These toilets won't kill your base if some of the cars miss them. It's okay. These cars are powerful enough to take out the toilets that we're seeing right now. Next, we're going to wait just a little bit and wait to 200. And we're going to hit 2 right after that. Once you have 2, you're going to wait 5 seconds after you hit 200. After you wait 5 seconds, you can go ahead and hit 2. And and you're gonna put the Santa as far over on the screen as you can. All right, you're gonna have 2 again. You're gonna hit 2 again, and then you're gonna put the next Santa right next to it. Then we're gonna come over and we're gonna click our engineer. It's 300 to get, so wait till you get to about 350 or 500, and then we're gonna go ahead and hit this. This is gonna be about 25 seconds after the last Santa, and you're gonna upgrade it. Then you're gonna roll down here and you're gonna click this one. You come over here, you're gonna wait about 5 seconds and you're gonna hit upgrade again. Then you're gonna click back over to your first Santa. You're gonna wait about 5 seconds, and then you're gonna come back over and hit upgrade. Then you're gonna come over here. Now you're gonna wait a little bit longer. You're gonna wait about 30 or 40 seconds here, because you wanna make sure on the next playback that you're already up to wave 7. You could be at wave 6. Once you believe you have enough money, go ahead and come back and hit the upgrade on that. Then the next thing we're gonna do is important. You're gonna go ahead and hit 3 for your engine, for your clock, but don't put them right next to the path. Make sure you put them away from the path a little bit, about center, and click them. This thing's not that accurate. On the playback, your mouse could be off to the right a little bit, and it could be trying to put it on the path, and when it clicks, it won't get put down. So you want to give enough room between the path and your chief, because the chief's range is huge. You don't need them close to the path at all. You can actually put them back even a little bit further just to make sure. If you have them too close to the path and this is off by an inch, it won't drop the chief on the playback. Now we're going to go back to the engineer. The first one, click it. You're going to hit upgrade. You're going to then click the second engineer and you're going to hit upgrade. And then I would wait about 10 seconds. You're going to hit upgrade again. And then you're going to pick the first one again and wait about 10 seconds. And then you're going to hit upgrade again. And that's pretty much it. From wave 11 or wave 12 to 20, you really don't need anything else. They can all beat it at this point. But don't stop recording. You're going to keep recording all the way till we get the start screen again where you vote for your map. I'm going to let this keep running, and I'll show you at wave 20 what happens. Very important, when you first spawn in, the one most important thing you want to do is not move. Notice I've been standing in the same spot every time. Do not move from this spot. If you move, you mess up the entire thing. In about 5 more waves, we'll pretty much easily win this. Also, do not zoom out. You don't need to zoom out. You have plenty of spots to put stuff. We're also going to do this on medium and hard mode and see if it's any different. Now, I haven't done medium and hard mode, but I'm going to try it in this video. We are currently still recording, and if you look at the timer on the recorder, it should be about 5.5 minutes. At this point, you should have absolutely no problem with any units. Pretty much everything here is going to get killed by just what we have down. I wouldn't even waste the time upgrading anything at this point. Just let it sit and run. It's less complicated. We have 2 more waves and we'll be done. Now, sometimes the boss is on the far side and sometimes the boss is on the easy side. It doesn't really matter. And sometimes there's even 2 bosses. That's just going to delay a couple seconds. I'll show you how to correct that in just a minute. Okay, now we're on wave 20. We're going to have a large toilet, and then we're going to have a boss either on this side or the other side. And that's the difference in time. Each round, they spawn either on the far side or on the near side. One path is longer than the other slightly, so that's going to delay you a few seconds on your recording. I'm going to show you how to make up that time. All right, he's on the far side, so this is going to be the longer time. Actually, no, he's on this side. All right, he's on this side, so he's going to get killed a little bit faster than if he was on the far side. So that's going to be like a 5 to 8 second difference. So you have to pick your click to start the next game. You have to give yourself a little bit of buffer. Actually, it's taking a very long time to kill him here. Now the next part is extremely important. Go ahead and bring this down to hit play again and count to 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to give you some extra time in case the boss is different. And you're going to hit it and you're going to keep recording. You need to record this entire loading screen because it's about the same time each time you record. Once this loading screen is done, the first thing you're going to do is hit F8. Okay, now you're going to hit F8 and stop record. That's it. Now I can move my mouse anywhere I want to. Now let's watch the magic happen, and I'm going to show you on my phone. I'm going to take my phone, and I'm going to record my screen. So that game, you got about 15 XP and about 3 clan coins. Now you're going to hit F12 to play. As soon as you hit F12, it goes over and it's going to vote. I think I waited about 10 seconds. I waited till about 5 and then it should click it before. Boom, there we go. It clicked it. And now notice I'm not touching my keyboard. It should drop an engineer. And I'm going to show you on my phone here. It's currently working. And I'm not touching my keyboard or my mouse. And as you can see, it should drop the second engineer or should hit the auto skip in just a second. Now, I'll zoom back so you can't see that I'm not even touching my keyboard or my mouse. And we should, boom, there's the auto skip. And now it's choosing the next item and it's putting down the engineer. And I'm not even touching my PC. I can literally just walk away from it. Just walk away from the PC. And that's the basic auto grind. And we're going to go ahead and run this all the way out just to see if everything worked on the first record perfectly. The chief is the big one. We want to make sure that the chief gets put not on the path, but away from the path. I was kind of close. I should have put it a little bit further. I mean, right now it's doing the upgrades on the engineers. It's going to choose both. And it's going to slowly move over. And it's going to upgrade that. As long as I didn't go too fast. Okay. Wave 6. Now, wave 7, we're going to be upgrading the Santas. We should be able to get both of them here. It's still working. Boom. And now it's going to pick this one. And in about 10 seconds, it's going to upgrade this one as well. It should move over right about now. Okay, I waited longer than I really should have, but that's okay. Okay, there it goes. Now it's moving over. All right, now I think it's gonna do either the chief or the engineer. Nope, there it goes. All right, now it's moving the chief and perfect placement. It's not too close to the path. I moved it. Actually, I moved. It is further this time. It's further from the path, not closer. There we go. At this point, we're gonna win. Once you have the chief down, it's over. We may do some engineer upgrades. I can't remember, but I don't think I upgraded Sans too much. You could do more here, but I wouldn't take the risk. I think I was explaining there. That's why I keep choosing it. I think I was explaining some stuff. At this point, we're going to win. You don't really need any more upgrades. Yeah, my mouse is moving from when I was talking during the first recording. I'm not sure if I upgrade the engineers again or not. Yes, I did. Okay, here it goes. It's going to upgrade the engineers, and then it's going to pick the second one. And upgrade. You definitely want to upgrade the engineers. I think wave 20, you're going to need these engineers up just at least to level 3 or 4. But after that, it's pretty much over. You've already won. You just gotta wait to the timer. We're gonna wait to see what the timer does at the end and see if it chooses the next game. But at this point, we're all done. We just want to see if we get multiple games out of the same recording. All right, we're on wave 20, and there's the boss toilet. He's a closed toilet this time. And here's the moment of truth. Did we get the timing correct on clicking play again? We're about to find out. Okay? My mouse hasn't moved yet. We're looking for it to draw down and hit play again. I did count like 10, 20 seconds. This time is the time you want the buffer because it doesn't matter. You have 5 minutes to sit here on this screen. But it shouldn't be that long. We did it in 6:29. All right, there it goes. It's going to hit play. Right about now, it should hit play. All right, there it goes. It's about to hit play. Boom, there it goes. Okay, now the loop is going to happen after this screen goes back up. Well, should only have to wait a few, like maybe 10 seconds for it to click. These loading screens are maybe off by 2-3 seconds at the most. That's the reason it just moved the mouse. It's moving it. Oh, rip. Okay, we're off. Hopefully I waited enough. All right, the teleport took longer than it should have. Okay, boom, it voted. All right, perfect. It voted. Okay, problem is it's going to pick the engineer really fast now. Okay, should hit the engineer, number 1. Boom, there we go. And we have completed the loop. Now I can sit here and walk away from this, and it will literally play for the next 11 hours. And I will get 15 points every 7 minutes. It's for my clan. And 3 coins. And plus the XP for the battle pass is also happening right now. And I'm getting coins because I have a coin bonus on. There it goes. It hits the auto skip. It's going to pick the next engineer. And it's going to put it to the left so I can pick both without any obstruction. And the next thing will be the Santa and so on and so on. And over and over and over. And that's how you set up an early macro and toilet tower defense lab. I'll be doing a next video, the hard or maybe nightmare mode, to see what you have to bring, but probably going to be the same setup. And then there's one other map you could also do this in, and that is toilet headquarters solo. That way you'll be in the same spawn area every time. Key ingredients here, you can only do this on maps where you spawn in the same place. So endless mode, maybe there is a complicated macro out there for endless mode, but I'm not aware of it. That would be the most beneficial. But these are easy macros for small amounts of points and coins, but the wins count. So you can get hundreds of wins like really fast. If I let this run for 11 hours, that'll be 100 wins I'll gain in less than a day. Oh, last thing, once you've tested it, you want to go back to your TinyTask and you want to hit save. Save this because you can play it over and over every day. I save mine as Lab EZ. If I get 500 likes on this video, I'll do the nightmare mode. Make sure you subscribe or you're a nub.